Greetings and salutations, friends, and welcome back to some more Dominions 4. I had an absolute bastard of a time actually getting this game to work today, because I was struggling for hours. The game just would not launch, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Why is the game not launching? So I went over to Google, I tried to check for solutions, all kinds of stuff, and hours later, I just practically gave up at that point, like, how the shit? I have no idea what has happened, and then I remembered, like, didn't one of my virus softwares pop up on this, like, ages ago, and yep. For some unknown fucking reason, my virus software had decided that the Dominions 4 was indeed a virus and had blocked it, so that was a lot of fun. Now, we're moving the Ocean Army down south because we want to get into a province without a fort in it, because we want to be building some temples there to actually do some, not a temple, laboratory to get some rituals going. Not entirely confident, if I am to be honest, about the army's possibilities underwater yet. There's a lot of stuff down there. There's a real lot of stuff down there. Not entirely sure how I would deal with it, though, because I have to get in there at some point. Let's see, sneaking enemy, there's a battle in Remekia. Oh shit, okay, so they have finally moved in and taken something. It's that province too. Not a large force, but due to the fact that my dudes, you know, die, I don't have much in the way of a garrison there either. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Still don't really want to attack this place either. Damn it. 100 units. 100 units. I can probably deal with that just using the garrison, but that also requires me to have someone inside that could actually lead said garrison, which I do not currently have. I could just let them sit there for a while. Might not be the worst idea, in all due honesty. There's a lot of stuff in there, so maybe I just let them sit there, and I can use the soon-to-be forest army to persuade them to fuck off. Now, finally, awaken vine ogres, all of them, every turn. Shit will start rolling downhill mighty fast from here on out, I'll tell you that much. The three sisters also will be building their flying army within not too long. I've started recruiting hags for that army, because they will be given flying helmets and will tag along with the army, because the flying army, although being a rather fantastic siege army, eats an absolutely ridiculous amount of food, which is a little bit problematic, considering that my undead leave the area somewhat less than fruitful. Don't start off with you, or do I want to keep the research for now? Perhaps I want to keep the research for now. What's your research like? 12? Wouldn't shave off that much, I suppose. Good God, 310. They're right next to the province, too. I'm not entirely convinced I can beat off an army of 310 mermen with this, to be honest. I could probably give it a run for its money, but I've only got 120 Kinids. Depends a lot on how their ore will random roll their way around. Alternatively, I cancel the entire thing, and what... But the thing is, what do I build? What do I actually build to improve my odds? Because there's going to be another army of 100, 200 coming in soon, so I need to be able to fight some battle. If I can just actually get down there, I can start summoning proper nonsense, but the thing is that most of the proper units are not aquatic, or not aquatic, amphibian, that's the thing, yes. So I couldn't, for example, bring them from this pond over into this pond. Alternatively, I could recruit more Kinids, I suppose. More sea trolls. The thing is, the trolls aren't really that effective against them. More magic would perhaps be effective. Undead will pretty much just be meat shields down there, but I guess I could just dump 100 or so undead in front of the army to just eat the damage for a while, perhaps? How many could I drag with me? 100. Because they would not be able to fight against the... They'd not be able to fight against this, guaranteed. Like, the undead are they not aquatic anymore? There we are, poor amphibian, there it is, poor amphibian, which decreases their stats by an absolute ludicrous amount, so it's not like they would do much, but they might do enough. They might do enough. Maybe. Then again, I don't actually want to remove them either from this area, because this is pretty much my only garrison at the moment, because of course I have 9 defenses, so that's not going to be stopping anything. Don't really want to move them from here either, because if they start pop-lopping their way in here, that would be very annoying very quickly. Damn it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to, aren't I? The thing is, if this invasion fails, then I'm back to square one, and I'm going to be taking absolutely goddamn years for me to be able to move anywhere, which is not exactly ideal, as one might imagine. By the way... Okay. We've captured this. Should plonk in some... No, we haven't captured this. Aha, this is where I'm still sieging, that's why, yes. This is... I'm still sieging here too. Right. Do I want to deal with this now? Perhaps. Why are you not in a group? That seems very silly of you. Jeez, was that all I resurrected? Using all of these to resurrect and that's all I got? Damn it. Well, I guess I don't control the zone yet, so that might have something to do with it. Probably have something to do with it. I guess it's about time we try and deal with this nonsense, isn't it? Move the Minotaurs up to the front so they can just bash their way inside, and let's... Oh no, I'm under siege! Okay, I was getting confused, like, no, I'm sure I took this, and yes I have, it's just that... Apparently little spider people have wandered over here. Well, we can deal with that, not a problem. Is besieging enemy army... Oh, we're in siege here too, okay. Okay, and this makes more sense, because I was surprised why I was under siege all of a sudden. Just kill them, and then we'll try and move on, because there's really no more point in this. I want to neutralize this area relatively soon, so I can start concentrating on goddamn Abyssinia, but... Abyssinia is not someone you really deal with just using undead troops. They're far too heavily armoured, but I do have a lot of undead troops. Minotaurs also is kind of good against them, but they have very large bases, which is not ideal against Abyssinia. Don't really have anything that's great against Abyssinia. The Beast Army is probably my best option, but that's going to take a while. That is going to take quite a while indeed. I'd really like to use that against the Vanheir, is that what they call again? The other dudes, because they use a lot of glamour and nonsense, which means having something with multiple attacks, like the Cathartic Lions. No, it wasn't the Lions, was it? The big angry things with the tails is preferable, simply because they have an AoE attack, which is very good. What I really would like to do is get some more of those black centaurs, but if there is a spell to repopulate a zone, I don't know it. Because these are fantastic units, but without any actual resources in the province, I will only be able to recruit one of them ever, which is less than ideal. Okay, I've got some gold now, so I can pop up a defense here. 50 ought to do it. Actually, I don't even need that many, just 30. Not like I'm swinging in gold at the moment anyway, so... Now, what do we do? Do we push north? Do we push south? We've got to set up a choke point there and there if we push south, otherwise we push north. And we'd have to have a choke point there as well. I think that With this, we'll crush that army. That doesn't seem like much of a threat, honestly. Shouldn't be much of a problem to just beat that out of the way, and then we can push down here and establish a couple other strong points. For the moment, I'll move the entire army around just to make sure, just in case there's something uncomfortable hiding somewhere. Until I've gotten that done, then I'll split it up and clean up the rest, probably. Okay, 270. They are bringing in more units here. I'm almost hoping they will do a proper big attack here. Because that might mean that I'll kill a bunch of them, which would be very nice indeed. Ah, yes. Isn't it beautiful? 36 Vine Ogres a turn. I do love this build. I really do adore it. Now, we should probably get started on the air army, shouldn't we? It might not be a terrible idea. Might not, might not. Do we? Do we want to do that? That's what I'm not entirely sure of. Why is my shortcuts not working? I was going to set that up to monthly, but for some reason the keys aren't working. I are confused now. Huh. Is it because I restarted the game? No, not restarted, but reinstalled because they wouldn't launch. That's annoying. Can't I do... Come on. Come on now. Really? You won't let me do that, huh? That is remarkably annoying, isn't it? It will not let me do monthly rituals for some mysterious reason. Okay. Well, that's quite a thing. I could actually launch that in my own settlement to deal some damage, but it's probably not a big decent idea. Let's get some great eagles and wyverns. Do we want wyverns? We don't really want wyverns. We want eagles and griffins, preferably. Yes, for some reason I can't do monthly. Okay, so that hotkey kinda works, but not this one. Why? I'm very confused now. Come on, why won't you? Some of these work, it's just that apparently some of them don't now. There we go, okay. Why is it working now? I am much confused. Same goddamn buttons. Oh, no it... Wait, what, it didn't? That was because I clicked the wrong thing, wasn't it? Yes, probably. Okay. Yes, okay, so it works now. Okay, well, it's been fine, I suppose. Very confused there for a moment. Now, is there anything I want to forge, or do we just rush the rest of the research now? I'm gonna need enormous quantities of broths eventually, but that's not immediately, so we can try and rush the research a bit. I need the legions of whites really, really badly. Okay, I'm getting 22 a month, huh? What was the cost for the Kinids again? Night of Warriors, wasn't it? 30. Oof. Jesus. That is expensive. That is very, very expensive indeed. Are we going to need another Minotaur to lead them? Probably, yes, which is not ideal either. Well, one of them's got the champion skull, doesn't he? Where is he? Where is he? There he is. So he'll eventually get some better leadership. Preferably, of course, you would want all of them under one Minotaur, but Hyperion, is he... No, he's not leading anything, so I can just send it to him then. Okay. Well, that makes it a bit easier. These are still doing their things, right? Yes, they are. Both of them are still doing their thing. Okay. He's not, for some reason. This is Embassy Focus 7th month. Aha, it's because I can't afford it, is it? Okay, what was the cost of that again? That's the lion. Do we want lions? Probably. But we definitely want the manticore. That's 5. Manticore. And the... Where is it? Where is it? The angry beastie thing. Because I can only really afford that. Aha, so well, that's why he's not doing anything, because he can't actually afford to do it. That does make somewhat sense, doesn't it? Well... Or am I confusing myself? Am I confusing myself? I'm really getting confused now. The hours of making the games work is what I blame for not understanding how the hell the game functions right now. Because, you know, you're supposed to be summoning the Manticore. You're supposed to be summoning the Catablast. Which is which? Which is which? Where is it? It's not that one. Where is it? Where in the hell? I don't remember what it was called either at the moment. This is Conjuration, isn't it? Yes, it is. How can I not find it? Catablast. What was the... Could it only be summoned? No, I have summoned it here. Why the hell? Cave Drake, Vine Ogres, the Ogre, Catharland, Fall Bears, Troll, Spirit Master, Bind the Lord, Spirit of the Wood, Conjuration, Sleeper, Manticore, Spectres, Ghosts, Troll Traps, Fortune, Lamius, Swarms, Mound Fiend, none of these. Catablast. Where is it? Is it not under Conjuration? No, it is, isn't it? So much confused. It's not the Lamia Queen, obviously. Call of the Wild, Vineman, Fallbears, Trolls, Leogrips, none of these. Okay, I am completely confused. I'm going to have to look into that afterwards, because now I'm just like, what the hell? I know I've summoned them, because, well, there's one of them. Come on. The giant cow. How hard it can be to select the giant cow. There we are. No, it's water magic. Fuck me, of course. That's why I kept her here. Ugh. Good God. Completely. Water magic, of fucking course. There it is. Jesus. Well, I can't afford that now, can I? If I want more of the goddamn knives. No. Well, now I need to find the night spell again. There it is. There we go. Yes. Okay, confused as shit aside, now we can see. Okay, so it's the Manticore, which is 5. Oh, nature gems, of course, not earth gems. What the hell am I on about? But then I can't. Ah, yes, that's why. Because now I can't get to the vine ogres. That's why, naturally. I need more nature gems, despite the fact that I have so many. That's 3 apiece, isn't it? 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 18. So I can't afford a single one, actually, so I do need to wait for that army to actually be done before I start in on that. Well, okay, that's fine, I guess. Do I want more trolls? Don't actually want more trolls. Don't think I'll have use for more trolls. You might as well research them for a while. Like I said, the trolls are not actually that useful because they are very large and they don't have a lot of defense, which means that even though they have quite a lot of hit points and they do have regeneration, that hit points and regeneration disappears very, very, very quickly when they're fighting decent quality troops, which the heavily armored tritons of the Sea People most definitively are. Those are some of the best underwater troops in the game, really, pound for pound, which makes beating them somewhat problematic. I do believe the Knights can give them a serious run for their money because of their awe defense, but that is a very large dice roll, to be sure, so Perhaps adding in another 60 would make it relatively safe, as then I'd be sitting on 200s of the little bastards, which would be nice. 200, 180 actually. Okay, well. Yeah. Am I just... Yes, I'm just very confused now, because I was thinking, like, how the fuck did my troll guards get over here? No, if those aren't my troll guards. They're still sieging there, 450 of them now, slowly but surely, they are growing. Wish I had some fire mages right now to just pound fire from afar upon them. And it cancelled the monthly again, why? This is very, very strange, and I do not understand what is going on. Okay. No, now it... God. Now it says monthly. Well, I'm so confused. I'm hitting fucking Shift M, and it's just... It's changing every time I click it. Oh, this is ridiculous. Okay. Something strange is going on. I hope this fixes itself relatively soon, because this is getting ever so slightly annoying. Okay, so, these boys, Great Eagles. These are the, going to be the one half of the flying army. The reason for this is they are siege bonus 10, which means because they just, fly over the walls, which increases the siege bonus tons. But they eat quite a lot. They've got very good morale, they've got very good attack. Their defense is not fantastic, and they do not regenerate, but you get a lot of these little bastards. They're pretty damn effective. The only downside is that they're very large, which decreases their effect somewhat, and griffins. Griffins are essentially just slightly cheaper Great Eagles, but they do have a wee bit higher attack skill, which makes them a little bit more useful. And still 2 attacks, which is very, very nice. So defense skills again lower, and of course undisciplined. I do believe... No, they're not undisciplined. Interesting. So these is basically you're just charged blindly towards the enemy bunch, and then these bosses will go behind them and start eating up archers and all kinds of nonsense. You can also get Vivants, but they're very, very, very slow to recruit, because I don't really like them. And Lamias are probably going to go around with the undead army. Okay. Let's see if we can keep this. Do I want to send some Seeking Arrows away? Might not be a terrible idea to send some Seeking Arrows away. Seeking Arrows attack and attack leaders, so I was kind of thinking if I could just hit this place a bit, maybe I could get lucky and kill myself a commander. That would be very nice. Oh, hello, monkeys! Didn't know you were down there. Monkeys. That's less than ideal for me. Do I have a prophet here? You are a prophet, aren't you? Yes, you are, so you could probably claim that throne of power, actually. Let's plonk in some defenses here, and then we'll move on and take over that. Monkeys. Monkeys, 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 monkeys. That's not ideal. I didn't want the monkeys to be there, honestly. I didn't want the monkeys to be there at all. Can I afford 100% defense here? I think I can. Oof, Jesus Christ, that's all of my money. Quite literally, all of my money. And the problem is, most of the defense are, of course, yes, lion tribes. These are not very good fighters, which is a bit of a problem. Can they hold the monkeys? Can they hold 400 monkeys? No, they can bloody not. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Do I just leave that army there then? Do I build a fort there? Seems a waste to build yet another fort there. It's the only way I can actually have a hope of holding the monkeys though while I clear everything up. It's only palisades, but at least it makes me recruit better things. Yeah, build the bloody palisades then. In the meantime, let's have everyone reanimate to get ourselves some reinforcements. Damn it, monkeys. Why did they have to be monkeys there? I don't approve of the monkeys. Got a lot of dudes over here though. I really should be reinforcing with this relatively soon. Actually, no, I should be keeping them for as long as possible, then just throw them at the Abyssinians, because Jesus Christ, look at their armies. Ooh, bashing my way through that nonsense is not going to be fucking easy. Well, I'm earning more now. Perhaps I can afford to make a conventional army to deal with them, because that would be a hell of a lot easier if I could just get a ton of Minotaurs and bash their door down. But where the hell would I produce the said ton of Minotaurs? Here, I suppose. Resources 85, that's not terrible. That's not terrible. I wish I had armored statues, that would be fantastic, but nope, I do not. Could recruit them here, no, that's even worse, 59. 144, probably as good as it's going to get. No, here we go. This is where we can recruit stuff. In the old capital of the Romans, Pythium, Hydra hashlings. Would they be useful against them? No, not really. 35, 25 hit points, blunt resistant, maybe? Regeneration 10. Not really. What's their upkeep like? 28. That's stiff, I mean. I can get Minotaurs for roughly the same cost, which is not great. Saint-Tier Warriors are going to be pretty much worthless against those bastards. Centaur Warriors, perhaps? That means they get Berserk, which is really, really handy. It's still 2 attacks. Those are better attacks as well. These are poison damage attacks, though, which is really nice against heavy armor, but they're undisciplined and they're beasts. I don't actually have a beast herder, do I? No, I have! Beastmaster, Panic, Asphodel. Ooh, that might work. That would set their morale at 12 with the Panic Apostate. Maybe. I mean, blunt resistant would be really nice, since most of Abyssinia's weapons are blunt resistant. And then maybe some bug beasts in the background, perhaps? I could use them even... No, I couldn't use them in Treeman Army, because the Vine Ogres will take up all the space. Don't, of course, want to use Poison Attack for my regular army. 35... No resources, just... Ooh, that gold cost, though. Shit. Yeah, that's the problem. I can't actually afford anything. Well, if I keep blitzing this area, I will be able to afford things. I'm earning a halfway decent sum now, but that money's going to get eaten away damn quick. Probably not a terrible idea still, though. I could drag Panic Apostate down from here, but I wouldn't really want to. I'll start recruiting them down here, I think, and let's get 10 of them a turn. For a while, at least. It's gonna dunk my money hard, but, well, I'm going to need it, and I'll do like this. Right, sneak. Let's make sure everybody actually attack moves properly, shall we? While they reanimate. Another 6-7 turns, and the Vine Ogre army will be done. This army is going to take considerably longer. Let's get some more other than that. Contact Knights, Knight of Warriors, there you go, 30. How good am I doing on archers again? 160, good. I only need one more round of archers, then I'll be done with that. And then I'll be done with the research for the Legion of Wights relatively soon, then the Undead Army will be ready. In all due likelihood, the Undead Army is going to be the one that stands the best chance against Abyssinia, simply because if there's one thing that might actually be able to outgrind the Abyssinians, it's legions of wights backed up by archers. The wonderful thing about the archers is, of course, that their arrows carry Banefire, which makes the target age incredibly quickly. I've actually had a particularly ridiculous battle. 200 wights, 200 undead archers against like 800 units from... who was it? I think it was the other version of the race I'm currently playing now. What was it called again? Can't probably remember. But they... essentially, they create units continuously. Knights, which are very, 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 very bad units. But you get them for free, so you can have an absolutely absurd amount of them, of course. And essentially, what happened was that my army, ridiculously outnumbered, just essentially sat there, taking a beating for ages. Holy shit, elephants. 120 war elephants. That is not something my undeads want to be dealing with, because they are very, very small. Is that all I get from the reanimation? Like 3 dudes? No, it has to be... it has to be attributed directly to the army, right? Can I not see the report for it? No, I can't. They're starving, are they? Yeah, I imagine they would be. Well, I'm just gonna have to bite it, I suppose. Can't really help them at the moment. This siege we will just storm, because from what we could see, there wasn't a whole lot of them there. Don't I have any Minotaurs in this? I don't, do I? Well, we don't want them in the first rank, actually. We want them in the first rank, and you even further. There you are. How are you doing? Tons of hit points still. Lovely, 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 lovely. Getting a ton of experience on him is wonderful. Ooh, he's actually got a heroic ability. Heroic battle powers. Ooh. Increased attack skill. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. We'll just overrun that and take the throne, methinks. Prophet should be able to take that. I don't want to move Swamp Ass all the way up there if I can avoid it. Like, what? 5-6 more turns before this is done? It's gonna be a while. And that should fill out... Yep, that's filled out the first bunch. Now we start English. Working on the second bunch. And we're casting that spell, yes. That's 30 of them, so if we can get another... How many? Maybe I should wait for another 100, just to make sure. Because the thing is, of course, that if I do go into the water and I get beat, then, yeah, that's, that is not an army that is going to be replaced anytime soon, to say the absolute bloody least. Takes a while to create an army specialized like that. I could get Shamblers from the other pond, and that would kind of work, but Shamblers do not fight well against high-tier specialized underwater troops. They just don't. They're very good against independents underwater, because they'll beat the shit out of most of them, but against proper underwater troops, like what is available to the Tritons, no, they do not do well at all. They're too big, the enemy has too much attack skill, too much defense, they just get slaughtered. Their morale is not exactly something to brag about either, so there's that. Okay, we just overran that. That was an extremely one-sided battle. Okay. Ah, there we go. They finally attacked, and they butchered the shit out of me. That wasn't even much of a contest, was it? Well, let's watch for ourselves getting our asses kicked then. I'd hoped for some more damage inflicted there, but, well, primarily undead. Wasn't a particularly well upgraded fortress either, naturally. Is there a lot of mages in this? Not really. A fair few leaders. Maybe some Seeking Arrows would be an idea anyways, just to try and kill some of them. Well, you, oh, really? Your morale broke that quickly, huh? That was... Well, no wonder they lost so quickly. They broke pretty much immediately, which is... Okay, well, that was wonderful. That was, yes. That was a thing. You can't trust satyrs. They are very, very shit troops. Problem now, of course, is that they can run rampant through the rest of my stuff, which is not ideal. It's going to take a while for this army to be done. Especially, it's going to take a while for them to be able to face 420 Abyssinians. This has left me in somewhat of a bind. This is not an army that is going to be fighting Abyssinia anytime soon either, I'm afraid. Okay, let's give what we can to these two before moving on to Hyperion. Summon warriors, there we go. How to deal with that then? Don't want to bring either of these back, obviously. Monkeys have gone away, which is nice, but it's going to take a while yet for the palisade to be built. This can't be all I reanimate every turn, it's just no. That isn't possible. Please tell me that isn't possible. They must be added to the army, please. I mean, there's not a lot of unburied corpses here, but, I mean, Jesus, that would be terrible. It might be because my dominions in the area is shit, and it's going to remain so because I need somewhere to earn bloody money, don't I? Okay, what is this? The Throne of Autumn. 1 Earth. Dominion gets 1 death. Well, I mean, shit. Not like my Dominion can get a whole lot less lethal than it currently is. If I'd known just how fucking lethal my Dominion was, I would just have dumped Order, right? I'd just have dumped it straight into death, all of it, and get myself some more points. Well, shit. Yeah, it's not like it can get any worse, so, yeah. Now, where's my profits? There you are. Can you claim that? There you go. Lovely, 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 lovely. Rest of you, awaken mannequins, and then just you do your own thing. There you are. Why are you over there? Silly lady, go and join the army. Damn it, that really annoyed me. Air Army's nowhere near ready to fight them either. You don't really want the Air Army to be fighting Abyssinia. I was hoping to maybe send them to deal with the monkeys or anyone else than Abyssinia. They just have too much goddamn armor and damage for the Air Army to be particularly good against them. Well, the Air Army has a lot of attacks, but they're not massively good at piercing armor. Should have had more commanders then. Maybe the morale would have actually held for a short period of time then. The undead are nowhere to be seen either. I don't know how to deal with this just yet. Do I want to start panic recruiting? Like it would matter. I can't panic recruit enough to deal with that anyways. Defenses in these areas are woefully inadequate, obviously enough. If this got under siege, could I potentially fight them off? Maybe. I do have quite a few vine ogres at the moment. I'm afraid we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens for the moment. Like, even starting to move one of these back is kind of a futile gesture, so let's see what they're gonna do. I'm assuming that they're gonna start running rampant, which is going to be somewhat hard to deal with. Alternatively... what? Alternatively what? The army in the south could be made done relatively quickly, because the Hydras, of course, only cost gold, but not like I have that much gold either. It would still be one hell of a walk. Now, my best bet is probably going to be to maybe slow them down somehow. Defeated that, which is nice. Are they? No, they retreated. Thank God for that. Small mercies. Not entirely sure why, but I'll be thankful for it. They did a major attack against a minor, attack against Strongdale, but most of the army withdraw, which is something I'm extremely happy about. Now, I'm going to need commanders for this. You're not going to cut it, I'm afraid. Are they magical beings? They're not, are they? They are just animals, right? They are. So, preferably, apostates. Yeah, yes. That would actually be a good idea. Do I have any here? I have one, two. I have two, actually, which is nice. I have three. Fantastic. Let's get a fourth. The air army does somewhat rely on numbers because it is not fantastic at damage. Air mages would actually be really good. Air mages are fantastic in the air army, but I don't have access to any. Not easily, anyways. I don't, do I? Nope. Well, nevertheless, it's not the worst thing. Continue to summon the warriors. I should probably just put that on autocast, but I'm going to run out of the gems very quickly. Actually, I'm not, because I can plunder the stocks of the trolls. I wish there was a button to just make them dump their gem regeneration directly into the pool. That would be wonderful, but as far as I'm aware, there isn't. There we go. Dump all of that in. Nevertheless, nice to have them to regenerate my stuff, so that's certainly a good thing. Ah, the little assassin, he has been of precious little use to me, but at least he looks nice. He's drapery, you know. He's there for, you know, prettying up the place. Two more turns. Ooh, wonderful. Soon, very soon, the proper nonsense shall commence. Oh yes, indeed. Was this their capital? No, Fever Fens, that's not the capital. Arena was 25 gold per turn. Well, I mean, thank you, but yeah, that's gonna do dick. I guess we move down there. Yeah, move down there, take that, establish a choke point there. Well, choke point. Semi-choke point, if anything, and then just defend these areas. Okay. Well, I'll wrap it up there, and we'll hopefully have enough knights next turn to actually start doing something. That would be wonderful, wouldn't it? Oh, they took that. Not that I give much of a shit, but I will have to actually reconquer the pond somewhere. Should I deal with the pond first? I could deal with the pond first. The thing is, I can't hold the pond because I have too much of my... yeah, I've got too much goddamn influence down in the pond, which is the problem. I would have to have a standing army in the pond, which is something I really badly don't want. Really don't want to have a standing army in the pond. Might not have a goddamn choice, which is the problem. Oh, don't want to go in the pond, don't want to go in the pond, really don't want to go in the pond, don't actually have a choice, have to go in the pond. By the way, I should have stopped doing that, but fuck it, 300 of them, that's a wonderful number if you ask me. You start researching instead, huh? Fuck it. In the pond we go. In the goddamn pond we go. Oh, also... actually, you can pretty much be exactly where you are. Fucking pond. I've been Arch. Thank you very much for watching, and I do hope